Welcome back to my channel, Duct Tape Mechanic. In this video, I'm going to show you how to fix this newer style Maytag washing machine that's making a loud clicking noise. So if you find this video to be helpful, make sure you subscribe to my channel for more DIY and tinkering videos. So here's the washing machine in question. This thing is pretty much brand spanking new. They still manufacture these. I think they go for about 900 bucks. But due to today's quality, they're already out on the streets and being replaced. If you're curious, that's the model number right there. They make a assorted variety of these type of machines in white, black, or gray, or whatever the charcoal this is. But anyways, what's happening is that it's making a clicking noise, and I'll demonstrate that in the video clip after this. And the extent to which your washing machine is making noise really depends on how bad the clutch is worn out, and that's what I'm going to be showing you how to replace in this video. Alongside the noise, it may also give an F7E4 error code, which is also the same issue. It's the clutch, or it may just sense the clothes, fill with some water, then drain out the water and end the cycle. So it'll go from like a typical 53-minute cycle, it'll go down to 47 minutes, drain out everything, and then it just won't do anything. It should drain it out everything and end the cycle. But most of the time, people are aware of this from that loud, distinct clicking noise. So let's go ahead. I'll just throw the clip on, but to actually troubleshoot this, what we're going to do is unplug it from the wall, disconnect the water supply lines from the back, and then also apply a piece of tape on the front right here, because we're going to tip this thing on its back, and this is kind of spring loaded, so you don't want this to go and smash up against the wall there, and it'll shatter this thing, and you won't have a fancy new washer anymore. So let's do it. Alright, so I've got the machine hooked up to my test station over here, and during the wash cycle you can occasionally hear that clicking noise right there. Again there. Yeah, so let's figure out what's going on, and I'll show you how to fix it. Alright, so let's get to repairing this thing. Luckily, this is an easy fix and can be done with just a handful of tools. What you will need is a star driver, and this particular one that you'll need is the T30. So with the T30 star driver or star bit, whatever, you want to take the rotor off right here. So I got that in there. You just want to hold it with your hand and just turn it counterclockwise and get it off there. Now this thing is magnetic, so once you get the bolt off, you may have to pull at it a little bit to get it off. It really just depends. There we go. All right, so this portion right here is the clutch, and basically it's supposed to lock in with the rotor and agitate the clothes, but eventually, or because it's made out of a cheap plastic or whatever material that is, it does begin to get grounded down and slip over time. And to get to it, it's got this clip right here. This is a snap ring, but these are called spiral snap rings, and to take them off is kind of tricky if you've never done it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link a YouTube video. It's not mine. I don't have any sort of partnership with them, but they actually demonstrate how to take off a spiral snap ring really well. I'm going to demonstrate as in much detail as I can, but just in case if you can't really see it against this backdrop, that video is really helpful in showing how to take this spiral snap ring off. Why they don't do just a regular snap ring, I don't know, but the nice thing about these ones is you can just do it with a sharp flat blade screwdriver. Basically, that spiral snap ring right there has a little indentation right there, and that's where you kind of want to get underneath that and then just kind of pry it up like this. I had to practice this a few times. I'm still not anywhere near proficient at it, but you just kind of pry it up and then just work it around the shaft over here. Just kind of, oh, I had it there for a second, but yeah, it's just about patience and practice. Alright, I think I got it. Now we're just going to work our way around it with the screwdriver underneath, and it should just come out in a spiral, as the name suggests. Alright, there we go. Alright, so with the snap ring off, that was the hardest part of this whole thing. You can just take off the spring there, and then you just use a needle nose, kind of grab at the clutch, and there is the clutch. So what I'll do, oh, there it goes. Well, anyways, what I'll do is I'll post a link to this part right here, and it should just pop up at the bottom of the video, or if it's not there, then it'll be in the description of the video, and you can just click on that, and it'll take you to the exact part, so you don't have to worry about figuring out what part to order. I think they run around 30 or 35 bucks, which is not bad because, like I said, this is like a $900 machine. So that's how you remove the clutch. And I believe the kit also has a spring and a new spiral clip as well. So if you destroy the other one coming out, there's a chance that you may get another one in the kit. So before inserting the replacement clutch, I do like to apply some grease to the various gears over here on the transmission and onto the teeth of the clutch itself. That'll prevent it from, hopefully extend the life of the clutch, I should say. So we got our clutch all greased up right here, and to insert it, we want to make sure that the big chunky teeth are facing outwards or towards ourselves, while the smaller teeth are facing towards the washer. So here is how it goes in, like that. So it's got the big chunky teeth facing this way, and then we will insert the spring like so, and then the spiral clip, which, as before, will remain the hardest part of this job. In order to kind of install it, let's see. All right, so you got to kind of separate out this part right here and get this part onto the place on the shaft that's got the indentation that goes all the way around, and then after that, just work it all the way around until the snap ring is onto that indentation. Like I said, I'll post that description of that video just in case if it does get confusing. There we go. That's on there. A close-up of how it should look. That's how it should be. So it's behind the entire snap ring, is onto the indentation of the transmission shaft, and that's how it should look when it's installed properly. Alright, let's go ahead and put the rotor back on. Alright, so I've got this thing hooked up to my test station right here, and it's on the wash cycle. It's washing away some duct tape delicates, and as you could tell, it sounds a lot better, even though the clothing I have in there have zippers on them. So, because sometimes the zippers rub against that tub and make a weird noise, but It sounds smooth, no more clicking noise coming from the washing machine. So yeah, so that's basically how you fix your $900 washing machine for under 50 bucks without having to call any sort of appliance service person either, because most likely they're just going to say, hey, your transmission's bad, get a new machine. Anyways, if you found this video to be helpful, make sure you hit the thumbs up sign.